All right, now we've done Kibon, which was a very traditional way to learn how to defend yourself. But what I like to do is try to really dive into why we're doing the movements that we do and how it can actually be used. Because these were things that were used in way back in ancient times. Right now in modern times, people fight in such a different way, especially with things like MMA and UFC, where anything goes, and so many other different martial arts are put together. So let me show you some ways that we can take these ancient movements and apply them to a self-defense situation. So I'm going to go over just the first 3 blocks that we learned, which is the high block, the inside block, and the down block. So once you got those movements down, there are 3 main ways you can apply each block. So let's start with the high block. So the high block, the block version of it, you can use it, as the name implies, to block a punch. So what we're going to do is we're going to get into more of a modern fighting stance, where we're going to have our feet apart nice and evenly and our knees bent just like that. And what I very, very much try to get all of my students to do is to keep their hands up, right? Because if someone's wanting to hurt you, they're going to try to hit you in your face mostly. So you want to make sure you protect your face. You have your hands in between your opponent and you. So right now that we've got that out of the way, let's learn how we can apply as a high block. So the high block with a block, someone could be going for your face. So you have someone hand coming here, you're going to move it out of the way. So the fist is coming here and you're moving it out of the way with that high block. And what I like to do is I like to give when I receive, because I'm just a giving kind of guy. So high block and then punch right there, okay? If you have something at home like a couch cushion or something to practice on, you can, or practicing in the air is just as good. So bring that high block up, punch, high block, punch, high block, punch, okay. Now I mentioned that there's many ways to use the high block. So not only can it be a block, but the block itself can also be a strike. So I can use that same motion to hit someone who's trying to attack me, to defend myself. So high block right here, okay? Boom. You can use the straight arm right here like this, or you can even use this part of your hand to hit the side here, just like that too. Okay? Just like that. Okay, so that is this block and the strike version. Now, the hardest thing to try to imagine is most blocks tend to have a way to take someone down, or grapple, what I like to call. Grappling involves you holding on and manipulating and moving someone and usually taking them down to the ground. So with a high block, with any kind of basic grapple, you're probably just going to have one foot behind them like this. So we'll pretend my friend here has legs, and we're going to put my leg usually behind him and hit him so he trips over a leg. Okay? That's a little bit more advanced, so try not to worry too much about that. Let's do the inside block. So the inside block, a punch is coming straight for you. You hit it out of the way with your inside block like this, and then attack, just like that. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, inside block can also be used as a strike. So you can use this hand, hammer fist right there. Okay, just like that, right there, very effective. Okay, and finally it can be used as a grapple, like I said. You can put one foot behind their leg, this hand comes right there, they trip over. And again, that's another very advanced movement, so try not to worry too much about that, since, you know, I like striking things mostly. All right. Last but not least, the down block. Down block is a very interesting block because you're putting your hands down, and normally I don't like to have my hands down if someone's trying to attack me. I want to keep my hands right here. So what I try to do is I try to keep one hand up and one hand just blocks down here. So if something maybe is coming this way towards my body, I just quickly hit it out of the way. Hit that out of the way, boom, okay? Just like that, okay? And this makes for a very effective strike. So the first part, remember, we put our hand up into our shoulder. This could act as kind of a parry as well, as a bonus. So you block right here first, and then you go down right to the body, okay? Boom, boom, just like that, okay? And finally, the takedown, just like everything else, you put one leg behind. You could use this hand to put them over your leg. Again, don't worry so much about that, but that's basically how we can apply Kibon to defending yourself. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much. Turip, kunye, and don't forget to show gratitude. Everyone say 감사합니다, which means thank you. Thank you so much.
Thanks for watching. Go to aibtv.com/donate to support programming like this. Your contributions may be tax deductible.